Welcome my friends to another freestyle video. Today, indoor, not outdoor. I'm not in Uri as we call it in Swiss German, at least in Uri, but indoor because I'm not only a Swiss Alpine geek in respect of running, hiking, cross-country skiing, swimming, outdoor, but also studying maps. I love maps. Geography is really one of my favorite topics, and yes. And why Uri? I start with Uri, with the canton of Uri, because it's one of my three favorite hiking, trail running cantons of Switzerland. Not only because of physical movement, but also in respect to its history and geology. Yeah, I mean, it's a canton of many highlights, and I mean, it's not so strongly presented like other cantons like Bern, Valais, or Graubünden, or Lucerne. But Uri, when you go for a hike, for a real idyllic, historic hike in Switzerland, this is the heart of Switzerland, I'm telling you. 1291, the Rütli-Oath between the cantons of Uri, Schwyz and Unterwalden, which consists of the two cantons Nidwalden and Obwalden, plus minus. They were the first cantons that were built. How should I say? Not built Switzerland, but built the Swiss spirit. I would say Swiss spirit. Actually, they are the first canton of Switzerland, but there are always different perspectives. And for me, it's still, they built in the Bundesbrief, I say the spirit of Switzerland. Okay, spirit of Switzerland. And history was made there, of course, between north and south, between the north and south of the canton. As you can see, it's pulled, or it's the map, as you can see, it's really a north-south canton, I would say, and not so much an east-western canton. Because for me, it looks like a cow, right? With two horns. Ur-Canton is one horn, and the other one is here in the Isental, we call it. Gotthard massif is maybe the mouth, and yeah, whatever. If you drive from north to south through the Reusstal, it's maybe difficult for you. It was even for me difficult to see why this canton is so special for hiking. And yeah, because when you go from north to south or south to north along the Reusstal, there is, of course, only the mountains to see. Okay, the Urnesee also, but the big mountains and the Urnesee, and you are on the lane, and it doesn't feel special, right? You have to go outside to feel, I would say, to feel the valleys. The valleys are really the backbone of the canton. It's the history, the Gotthard massif, and the spirit of the grounding fathers, I call it, and also the mythos, along with the ethos of Wilhelm Tell, Tell's Platte, Tell's Stone. You can you can read it by your own. History and the valleys. The valleys are so beautiful. And if you go east or west from Reusstal, from the Reuss Valley, you're directly in the small valleys, and you can directly go hike and you are immersed with the big, rough Uri mountains. For me, they are more rough than in other cantons. Maybe not in Glarus, maybe as rough as in Glarus and parts of Ticino, but usually Uri has the most rough mountains, rocks, stones for me. It feels like this. Whatever. Then you have these big, beautiful mountains, the red ones, like the Glaciers, Uri Roadstop, Großspannort, Sosterhorn, Dammastock. Dammastock is the highest one, around 3,630 meters above sea level. You can see between the highest point, Dammastock, and the lowest point, Urnesee, around 430 meters above sea level. It's over 3,000 meters of altitude difference of altitude. This is amazing, right? Even here, Glacier is 2,500, I think. Uri Roadstock, almost 3,000. It's amazing. It's amazing, my friends. And then you have here Erstfeldertal, the Mayental, Göschnertal, Ursulental, Unteralp, Fellital, Mederanertal, Schächertal, with the smaller Brunital, Urneboden. These are just some smaller valleys of Uri, and there are many, many more smaller ones. Okay. Bristen, my friends. Bristen is like a gravitational force. It's like a pyramid, or it looks like a pyramid. This pull of Bristen, when you go from north to south, Bristen is always in front of you, always present. You go always towards Bristen, and you will be amazed how beautiful it is. The pyramid, Bristen, in front of you, left-hand side, right-hand side, big, beautiful mountains with all the smaller valleys and the history in your heart. It feels just another level, I'm telling you. Okay, whatever. Bristen is also beautiful to see the view from here, from, for example, from Jakobiger. It's a mountain where you can hike. It's a blue-white mountain. And from Arnisee, a small, beautiful Alpine lake, here on the side of the Sunnig-Grätli. And then here we go with Wasse, with the small church of Wasse. That's Wasserkirchli, where you can see this small, beautiful church from three different angles, three different perspectives when you sit in a train. And then it goes further to Göschene, last station, before it goes directly through the Gotthard tunnel to Amsteg, to Airola in Ticino, south side. You will smell it. It's completely different. Uri smells completely different than Ticino. With the exception of maybe here, when you are on top of the mountains, Gemstock, or even further south here. Maybe Witte Wassere. You can smell it. And then here, Schöllene Schlucht. History is written with who was there? Suvorov, his Russian army, and I think also Napoleon and Hannibal with the elephants. He was also here, right? Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure that Gotthard massif, the Redouille mythos and everything else lives on. And it's also very, very important because this is the water castle of Switzerland. I mean, not only here, but Gotthard has so many aspects of influence for not only the country of Switzerland, but also for Europe, right? Don't forget that. This is a very, very important resource of Switzerland. We have not many resources, but water is our biggest one, I would say. And maybe the most important, because when you have water, what will you more? Then you need some food and everything is fine. A roof on top and you will be fine. Okay, good. Long story short, one more here, Hüvifern, a beautiful, beautiful glacier, the corner of Uri, Glarus and Graubünden, Grison. Last week, 11 days ago, I was on top of Pitzgasarauls, Planura Hut from the Glarner side, and then to Pitzgasarauls is a 3-cantonal point, and from there you have a really, really beautiful view on the biggest glacier of Uri, which is directly linked to the other glacier of Glarus, Glariden, and together they are really, really amazing, soul stirring, my friends. And then you have a smaller one, the Bifferten Glacier, Fern, adjacent to 30, the highest mountain of Glarus. This is another story. We are here in Canton of Uri still. Okay, Hüvifern, really, really beautiful. You can see Scherhörner, small and big one, Ruche, small and big one, Windgällen, small and big one, gross und klein. Amazing, my friends. Okay, Moderandertal, Hochfuhlen und Belmete. Those are 2 mountains that you will see from train or from car, and they have also a pull effect, I would say. You go directly up, and another story maybe in Uri, like in Nidwalden or Obwalden or Schwyz, the cable cars are so beautiful. They are privately held mostly, and I mean you can lay down or sit or stand drinking a beer, whatever. They are beautiful, and they are so, I would say, special. Cute is the right word in English. Yeah, cute. They are cute, but yeah, it feels home. Okay. Something else, I think. Maybe the bigger passes. Soeste, Furka, Gotthard, Oberalp, and Klause are the main passes of Uri. And yeah, immerse yourself. Life has to be lived. Do it or die. So, long story again short. Next time I will present you with another canton. Uri is really, I would say, number 1 maybe, sometimes number 2 or 3, but many times number 1, because the hikes are amazing. Also the huts are very special. They are authentic and yeah, a little bit rougher than in other cantons of Switzerland. Good. Wish you all the best. Have a great day and see you on and off the beaten path.